vertebrate heart shows significant structural variation that reflects the evolutionary adaptations of different animal groups to their environments, metabolic demands, and activity levels. The primary function of the heart is to pump blood efficiently throughout the body, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients are delivered to tissues while waste products are removed. As metabolic requirements increase, especially in more active animals, the heart becomes more specialized to improve the separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood and to enhance circulation efficiency. This case study focused on the comparative analysis of heart structures in three vertebrates from different classes: a frog, a crocodile, and a bird. By examining these differences, this case study aims to explore how variations in heart structure are closely linked to metabolic needs and activity levels. Understanding these relationships provide insight into the evolutionary progression of the vertebrate circulatory system and highlights how anatomical adaptations support different physiological demands.
First one is amphibians. For example, frogs. Frogs have a three-chamber heart consisting of two atria and one ventricle. In this heart, oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mix within the ventricle, which makes circulation less efficient compared to more advanced vertebrates. Second one is reptiles. Reptiles show an intermediate heart structure between amphibians and birds. Most reptiles have a three-chamber heart consisting of two atria and one ventricle, where oxygenated and deoxygenated blood can partially mix. An important exception is crocodiles, which possesses a four-chamber heart with completely separated ventricles, allowing fully efficient circulation. This arrangement of crocodilian hearts makes similar to birds and mammals, supporting higher metabolic efficiency compared to other reptiles. The last one is birds. Birds have a four-chamber heart with two atria and two ventricles. In this structure, oxygen-rich and oxygen-poor blood are completely separated, providing highly efficient circulation. This adaptation supports their high metabolic demands and the energy-intensive activity of flight.
I will explain why do birds and mammals require a four-chamber heart. So first thing you need to know that birds and mammals are warm-blooded animals. So warm-blooded animals, they use high energy to keep a constant body temperature, high activity levels, and also for the fast metabolism. So four-chamber hearts support these high energy needs by allowing high systolic pressure and high resting. Other than that, birds and mammals require a four-chamber heart because four-chamber heart has an efficient gas exchange. So birds and mammals have high metabolic rate. So their cells constantly need a large amount of oxygen to produce the energy. So the four-chamber heart prevents oxygenated and deoxygenated blood from mixing. So this complete separation ensures a steady and full supply of oxygen-rich blood to the body's tissue. So more efficient oxygen delivery leads to faster energy production. Four-chamber heart can maintain a strong circulation. So warm-blooded animals need a fast and steady blood flow to deliver oxygen and nutrients to all parts of the body. So each side of the heart works separately so both circuits can function at their optimal pressure. So as you can see in the picture, the left ventricle pumps oxygen-rich blood to the systemic circulation at high pressure, and the right ventricle pumps blood into the pulmonary circulation at lower pressure to prevent lung damage. So this ensures efficient and balanced blood flow through.
Next, I will continue with how does the circulatory system support high energy demands in warm-blooded animals. First, blood carries heat evenly through the body. As blood moves through the body, it spreads the heat produced in muscles and organs evenly to all tissues. This keeps the body temperature balanced, helps internal organ function properly, and allows the animal to remain active even when environmental temperatures change. Second, heat is made without shivering. Special tissues such as brown fat in mammals or certain muscles in both birds and mammals can generate heat without movement. This helps them maintain body temperature constant even when the environment is cold, so they don't have to rely only on muscle activity to stay warm.
Third and the last one is endotherms have specialized circulatory adaptations. They have stronger heart that pump more blood, higher blood pressure, and loss of blood vessels. This helps move oxygen and nutrients around the body and remove waste so the body can keep making energy and heat.
Alright, so I'll be discussing on how does the incomplete separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood affect reptiles. Most reptiles, except crocodilians, have a three-chambered heart, that is, two atria and one partially divided ventricle, unlike mammals and birds. Because the ventricle isn't completely separated, oxygenated and deoxygenated blood can mix inside it. These unique features affect their oxygen supply, metabolism, and overall survival strategies. As example, the leatherback turtle, or known as Dermocheles coriacea scientifically, one of the largest living reptiles, have a three-chambered heart, similar to most reptiles. Its heart consists of two atria and one partially divided ventricle, allowing a controlled mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. These structures support its diving behavior and ability to survive in low oxygen. In this slide, I'll be explaining the anatomical structure of the leatherback turtle's heart, shown in figure 1. As you can see, it has two atria plus one partially divided ventricle. Also, they have a partial septum, which allows both oxygenated and deoxygenated blood to mix in ventricle. As a result of blood mixing, it lowering the oxygen level in systemic circulation. The ventricle structure helps control the proportion of blood sent to the lungs and body. This adaptation helps the turtle maintain oxygen supply to vital organs during previously I explained the structure of the leatherback turtle's heart. Now, I'm gonna continue by talking about the psychological effect of incomplete blood separation. The partial division of the reptilian ventricle influences several psychological processes, particularly oxygen transport and metabolic efficiency. First, it reduces oxygen delivery efficiency. This happens due to the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. As a result, the systemic circulation receives blood with lower oxygen saturation. Next, it is sufficient for ectothermic metabolism. Ectothermic refers to animals that rely on the external environment to regulate their body temperature. They do not require as much oxygen as mammals. Last but not least, it also promotes flexible blood flow. This is because during dives, some turtles redirect more blood to the body systems and reduce flow to the
Next, what evolutionary advantages do animals with a four-chamber heart have over those with fewer chambers? First, complete separation of blood. Oxygen-rich blood and oxygen-poor blood never meets. The body always receives fully oxygenated blood, so organ works better. Left ventricle sends oxygen-rich blood to the whole body, while right ventricle sends oxygen-poor blood to the lungs to get more oxygen. This makes the whole circulatory system more efficient and keep energy level high. Second, increases oxygen carrying capacity. The first chamber helps the heart and lungs work together smoothly. Blood can carry more oxygen at a time, very useful for animals that use a lot of energy like flying birds and active mammals. So, more oxygen get a better stamina and better performance. Third, more efficient activity and endurance. Oxygen delivery is so efficient. Animals with four chambers can do things like run longer distance, migrate across continent, fly for hours, maintain long bursts of activity like hunting. Their muscles simply get more high quality, oxygen-rich blood so they don't fatigue as fast. For higher metabolic rates, animals with a four-chamber heart can send a lot of oxygen to their cell very quickly and very consistently. More oxygen means their body can produce energy faster, more energy to move actively, better stamina so they can keep going longer, ability to stay warm, especially for birds and mammals, and fast reactions because cell gets energy fast. In short,
Efficient oxygen delivery equal to faster energy production equal to higher metabolism.
In conclusion, the variation in heart structure among the frog, crocodile, and bird clearly reflects differences in their metabolic needs and activity levels. Frogs have a simpler three-chambered heart that suits their low metabolic rate, while crocodile possesses a more advanced, incompletely divided four-chambered heart that allows better regulation of blood flow. Birds have a fully divided four-chambered heart, which provide highly efficient oxygen circulation to support their high metabolism and active lifestyle. Overall, increased heart complexity is associated with greater efficiency in meeting the energy demands of the organism.